Hey you guys, good morning to you all. Happy Wednesday to you. I hope your week has been amazing and you guys are wrapping up school with your kids, and I know it's been like word ceremonies and run nonstop wrapping up school for the kids the last few weeks. So I hope you guys are surviving that. So I'm just super pumped up this morning and just want to talk to you guys about something I'm really fired up about. I have been learning so much in the last few months about myself. I've been just on this really intense personal growth journey. I have been going to Al-Anon meetings. I have been working with a therapist on codependency issues, stuff that I just didn't realize was tripping me up. And so it seems like God is just coming at me from every direction with so much amazing truth. And I'm just discovering so many incredible things. And as a result, I'm now figuring out on a scale of, 1 to 10, from what completely drains me and brings me down all the way over to a 10 to things that energize me and pump me up and help me to feel passionate about what I do with this life that I have, this gift of life. And so as a result, I am figuring out what those things are in the 1 and 2 category that deplete me, that drain me. Oh gosh, it's telling me my connection is weak. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I'm just going to plug on through. Hopefully Facebook will get it together and work with my Wi-Fi and we'll all be okay. If not, I'm sorry if I'm cutting out. Let's see if I move this over a little bit, if that'll help. Let's see. Can you guys hear me okay? If you're on and you can hear me, just give me like a thumbs up or a heart and let me know connection is okay while I wipe my nose. I've had terrible allergies this week. Terrible. Asthma's flared up. It's spring in East Texas. Well, I'm just going to assume you guys can hear me. I'm just going to plug on through. So I titled this video, I Quit, because I am completely quitting several things in my life and just letting them go. So as you guys know, I am a Team Beachbody coach, and this is a platform that I have wholeheartedly and historically believed in with my whole heart, every ounce of my being. This has been a platform for me to get healthy and fit, to be able to change others' lives, and at the same time build an income from home that has really helped my family. And combining, that with my history of searching for something. I have a master's degree. I tried my hand at teaching. I realized my heart was to be at home with my kids. And yet as a stay-at-home mom, there was this tension and this struggle within myself to want to provide for my family and to have something that was just for me. And so I really believe in what I do as a coach. From way back in the day when I was doing Insanity and lost my first 30 pounds, learning about Beachbody from the fitness and nutrition side of things, and then slowly but surely learning about the business side of things, I just completely and wholeheartedly put myself behind what we do. And so when I realized along the way that Beachbody was network marketing, there was a part of me that kind of went, ooh, gosh, what does that mean? And I had heard all these myths about pyramid schemes and sales and icky like home parties and handing out catalogs and delivering products out of your trunk. And I was just like, man, I don't really want to have anything to do with that. Oh man, here go the allergies again. I swear I took medicine. I've been sick all week long. Excuse me. Total human here. Hey. I actually have my Kleenexes like right here. Okay, and so what I realized though, as the years have gone by, when I first got started with all this, the words network marketing were like an icky thing. Like you said that and people went, ew, ugh, like you were talking about vomit or poop or something. People were like, oh, gross. And I had to overcome that a lot of times in bringing people onto my team. Because, the pyramid schemes of the 60s and 70s that have since been outlawed left a bad taste in people's mouths. And they started to associate network marketing and multi-level marketing with those pyramid schemes. And really, it's not even the same thing. You guys can Google it, but a pyramid scheme is where there's an exchange of money and a signing up and signing other people up under you, taking their money, and once money starts to be collected, it's funneled up with the promise of making money, but there's no exchange of goods or services. And so those are completely illegal and have been outlawed. They don't exist anymore. And so all you people out there that think that network marketing is pyramid scheme, you're wrong. It's not. And other people look at the structure of it like, well, there's somebody at the top and everybody below has to sign up and sign up and sign up, and so it's structured like a pyramid. Well, let's look at corporate America. How does that work? It's structured the same way. You come in at an entry-level position and you try to work your way up to the top, right? It's the same concept. Only with network marketing, you actually get a chance to make it to the top. If you come in as a janitor in a corporate office, you are never going to be CEO. So that's the way I look at it. Anyway, I digress. So through the years, that has changed a lot. Now, there's a new MLM on every corner. It's like, you know, businesses started to see how people were building success and creating income with these multi-level marketing companies, and they wanted a piece of the pie. And so you've heard of companies that have been around forever, like Beachbody and Mary Kay and Avon, and some of these really rock solid companies that have been around forever that have proven themselves to be a standard of success. You've got all these newer companies springing up left and right trying to get their piece of the network marketing pie. And so what's happening is that these new ones that are kind of popping up left and right, they have to get our attention, right? They have to get our attention. And so the jargon that you're hearing is get in at the ground level, get in early, be one of the first ones in so you can make money faster. Sign up now before the market is saturated with distributors. And then they'll give you like all these numbers from companies that have been around for 10, 15, 20, 25 years, like Beachbody, like Mary Kay, like Avon. Like some of these really rock solid companies, they'll start giving you numbers about, well, there's this many in that company and there's this many in that company. And so don't even mess with those. And it's all to distract you. All of it. And so while I completely support and respect all my brothers and sisters that are dabbling in network marketing, I believe in it. I think it can give families incredible freedom. I quit and am done with apologizing for Beachbody being network marketing. And I quit tiptoeing around the fact that when you are a part of something that has integrity, that has a long-term financial benefit that is going to be stable and go nothing but up, and that requires hard work and diligence, I'm not going to apologize for that in the face of these new startup companies that are promising you a get-rich-quick thing. Anything worth having does not come easy. Leaving your passion, and I'm out. Sorry about that. My phone was actually ringing during Facebook Live, so I'm back. Anyway, you're going to have days where you're firing on all cylinders and everything's just popping and the rhythm is great. And then you're going to have days when you suck. You're going to have days when you struggle to even get the first 5 minutes of your workout done. And your mindset is all screwed up and you're feeling down on yourself and you're really struggling to push through with your goals. And maybe everybody that you're talking to is telling you no, and they're just not seeing your vision and your passion, and then they just don't get it. And they're fearful. They're full of self-doubt and fear, and they can't get over themselves enough to believe that you believe in them. And you're going to have days like that. And it's going to be a roller coaster. And I'm never going to tell you that what I offer is going to allow you instant success, fast, easy money, fast, easy results, and that it's always going to be fun. And you know what? That's not the kind of person I want to work with anyway. People that are out there looking for something that they can have for nothing, that is not my jam. That is not my jam. Listen, back in 2007, my little girl was diagnosed with a massive brain tumor. And let me tell you, the following 3 to 4 years were the most strenuous marathon of a run. It was such slow progress at times. And I watched my strong, heroic little girl show up time and time again for needles and chemo and surgeries and radiation. You guys, when she was 7 years old, we actually lived in Bryan, Texas for a little while with my aunt and drove into Houston every single day for 7 weeks for her to receive radiation at MD Anderson Proton Therapy Center. And this little girl, I wish I had it in front of me to show you. She had to be completely still and flat on a table. And she did this without sedation, y'all. And her head was bolted down to this table with a mask, a plastic mesh mask that was molded to her eyes, her nose, her lips, her ears, the shape of her head, completely molded. It had brackets on the back of it, and those brackets were bolted down to that table, and she had this mask over her face. She had to have her arms strapped down, her legs strapped down to that table so that she was immovable, so that that radiation only hit the parts of her brain where that tumor was and nothing else, so that she would not be harmed. And that little girl showed up every freaking day to lay on that table and be strapped down and bolted down. And there was no instant healing. In fact, after those 7 weeks, her first MRI looked disgusting. And her doctor told me, the thing is going to look like a really bad sunburn. So you know when you get a bad sunburn and you have blisters and then it's like swollen and it starts to peel. And then once that process of healing is done, you have new skin and it's soft and it's healed, right? Well, her tumor after this radiation was just disgusting. It was blistered, it was burned, it looked bigger than ever, it was swollen, there was fluid all around it. It looked horrible. And then over the next year after she completed this treatment, it slowly but surely started to decrease in size and healing started happening. It's telling me my connection is weak again. I hope this is coming through clear. So anyway, the whole point is that was her healing worth all that hard work that she put in and day out as a 7-year-old little girl who sucked it up and climbed up on that table, and as long as Taylor Swift was playing, she would do it. Thank God for Taylor Swift. And, the time it took me to drive, 6 hours a day sometimes to get her to and from Bryan and Houston and back and forth and living with my aunt. And I had an 18-month-old baby girl at the time, too, that I had to carry back and forth for all this. It was hard work, but was it worth it? Completely. Because now she's 14, she is healthy, she still has tumor tissue in that sweet little head of hers, but it's dead and it's doing nothing. And she can live that way the rest of her life. Was it worth it? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Would the quick fix easy route that would have left her with more damage been easier? Sure, in the short term, but for the long term it would have made her life a lot harder. And so we chose to take the hard route at the time in order for the better long-term result. And so I quit apologizing for the fact that what I do as a Beachbody coach, what I do with my own health and fitness journey is hard. It is hard-ass work. And I'm proud of the blood, sweat, and tears that I have poured into myself to change my life, to change my level of confidence, to change the state of my heart, to change my body. I have freaking muscles. I'm almost 40 years old. I'm in the best shape of my life. And my kids have watched me persevere through the last 5.5 years of believing in something and not giving up. Not giving up. And so I quit with people who give up. Okay? The next thing I quit is on being a body dragger. Being a body dragger. One of the things associated with network marketing is that you have to convince people and you have to talk people into doing what you're doing. And I just don't believe in that. Here I am. Here are my results with my life and my health and my family, my mindset. And I have a vision and a passion for who I am and what I represent and what my team is out there doing, out in the trenches, changing lives. But I'm not a body dragger. I'm not going to convince you. I'm not going to try to persuade you to believe that your health is important. I'm not going to try to persuade you into paying it forward to the other people in your life to share with them what's working for you. I'm not going to drag you to do that. If you don't want it, I can't want it bad enough for both of us. I can't. I'm not here to be a body dragger, and I'm not here to manage people. That's an employee mindset. I'm not of an employee mindset. I'm not a manager. I'm an encourager and an empowerer, and I'm going to set the system up for you. If you do what I do, you're going to be successful. If you use the programs I use, you will lose weight. If you drink the shake that I drink, you will feel healthy, crazy energy, your digestion will improve, your skin, hair, and nails will improve, your long-term health will improve. You will not get sick as often. You will be flooding your body with cancer-fighting superfoods every single day. Your cholesterol will go down. I could go on and on and on and on. If you follow the higher fat, low carb way of eating that I advocate, you will be healthier. You will lose weight faster. Your energy will be better. You will improve in your ability to get results. If you follow the systems that I use to pay it forward and help the other people out there around you in this world, you will be successful as a coach. And that's all I'm here to do, is show you what works for me. I'm not here to push. I'm not a salesperson. I don't have a cattle prod to push you and shove you along. I don't. And if you want to quit, okay, that's on you. If you want to go see if the grass is greener on the other side, you know what? I honor that. I honor that because success looks like a bowl full of spaghetti. And sometimes it's an up and down journey to figure out yourself and figure out where you want to be. And I'm not bashing other companies. I really don't know anything about other companies other than these taglines of get in now, ground level, sign up early. You're going to make all this money. I don't believe in that. That's not for me. I don't want things that come easy. Woo. So, the biggest problem in the United States right now is obesity, right? And everywhere you turn, even if you were to go to the hospital or the doctor's office right now, you would see nurses and doctors that are overweight. And in that world of treating symptoms and prescribing pills and, advocating procedures over life change, even, I've never been grossly overweight. So I don't know what it's like to face the decision of gastric bypass or whatever the other one is, lap band. I don't know what that decision must be like. But all I know is that I have people coming to me constantly saying, I had lap band, I lost the first 50 to 75 pounds, and now I've gained it all back. I don't know how to eat. I don't know how to exercise, and I'm scared. I have people come to me all the time with that story, all the time. Or, I've lost 150 pounds, and now I have all this loose skin, and so what do I do now? It's a quick fix. It's a quick fix, and you still ultimately have to put in the hard work of diet and exercise. I have several mentors within the Team Beachbody world that have left the medical field to become coaches, believe it or not. Stephanie Burgos is an ER doctor, and she loves being on the preventative side of medicine as a coach. She loves being able to help people get healthy before they face disease or injury or a diagnosis that's debilitating and fatal. She has also paid off all of her loans from med school and in a record time because of coaching. Lauren Fitzgerald is an anesthesiologist. She quit and left her job as a doctor because she's so passionate about being on the preventative side of medicine, and she's killing it in the business. Shay Stanford, another person I admire within Team Beachbody, was a nurse, and she is so passionate about Shakeology and the dense nutrition that it offers people and how people can get off of medications when they can just change and tweak a few things. Ring again. Sorry, guys. All right, so my friend John Hayes lost both of his parents early in life due to health conditions that could have been prevented. And now he's really passionate about making sure not only that he's healthy well into old age, but that all the people that he loves and cares about and can help in this world have the chance at a long life as well. And so I quit. I quit apologizing for who I am and what I do as a coach. I'm not going to apologize that what I'm about requires some hard work and a serious work ethic and a willingness to get down and get dirty. And I quit apologizing for, standing up against things that promise quick results without work. I unapologetically refute those. And what I do stand for are two things that my mentor in this business has taught me. Number one, I'm wearing her shirt today. MADE, okay, M-A-D-E stands for making a difference every day. Every day. Every day. What I do makes a difference in my life, in the lives of my children, and in the lives of the people that I'm surrounded by, the people that come to me for help, the people that help me. Making a difference every single day. And one of the things that she loves to say, allergies. One of the things she's really fond of saying is leave it better. That's her charge to us as her team, is to leave it better. No matter what room you've walked in, no matter what post you put out there on social media, no matter what video you're doing, what challenge group you're promoting, new coaches that you're mentoring in your business, whatever you're out there doing, leave it better. Leave the world a better place because you were in it than when you got here. Be a giver, not a taker. Leave it better. And so that's what you can expect from me. That's what you can expect from my team. That's what you can expect from Team Beachbody. I would not stand behind a business, a company, an entity that I did not wholeheartedly believe in, because it's changing my life. My life. And I'm not knocking other companies, but tell me the last time when a wrap or a lipstick changed your life. And I love those things. I get spray tans. I wear makeup. I put on my eyebrows every day. I dye my hair. I love lipstick. I love nail polish. I love those things. But tell me when the last time something like that changed your freaking life. And shout out to my sisters that are in those businesses, because a lot of you are killing it and I love your passion for what you do, and that's great. But for me and my house, I can't. I have to be a part of something where the products change my life. I've lost 50 pounds. I have muscles. I have energy. I am strong. My coordination has improved. I can now catch something if someone throws it at me. Before I couldn't. This business changes lives. I have girls day in and day out tell me that they're able to do things for their family that they couldn't do before. One of my coaches on my team, Kelly, was able to take her husband to an all-inclusive resort in Punta Cana because she won a trip through Beachbody, and she was able to treat him. She's a homeschool mama. She doesn't work. She doesn't have a paycheck. She can't take her husband on a vacation, but now she can, and she freaking did. And he was so proud of her, and they had the best time. And then she just bought her kids a dog. Sorry, I've been sick. And I'm hot, and I'm passionate, and fired up. So, anyway, let me get water. Woo! What you can expect from me is this. I walk the walk, I work hard, I'm passionate, and I have a vision for helping serve people. And if that resonates with you, then you owe it to yourself to quit listening to the jargon out there about the get in early. This is a ground floor opportunity. You can make money so fast. I've only been in 3 months and I'm already making all this money. I don't believe in that. Those